Greetings, good life. I'm going to read more for you today from my Benevolent Magic blog. This was originally posted on Friday, October 21st of 2005, and it's called Balancing Our True Natures, and by doing so, creating balance for others. The immediacy of the situation on Earth is that the release of feelings, pent up in some cases, yes, is coming not only from human beings, but also animals and even some plants. You can all identify with the desire to be accepted and appreciated for who you are without having to accommodate your personality, the ways you do things to others in the way that they approve. You just want to be appreciated for being yourself, and it's really no longer sufficient to be tolerated for being yourself. You want to know where your friends are, the people who like you for being who you are, and the people you like for being who they are. And it's not adequate anymore just to be tolerated and to tolerate those you're around. You all know this is true, and yet you are not alone in this as human beings. The animals are feeling that too. Your Mother Earth has removed herself as being a balancing, tonal, physical organism that creates a harmony externally for you all, including animals and even including some plants. In the case of animals and plants, because they are not here to learn, but rather here to teach mostly, through example, but sometimes other ways, find that sudden change almost unbearable. That's why, or at least another reason why, having spoken about reasons in the past, as in the bird flu column, for example, that's another reason why many of the animal species are choosing to leave, because Mother Earth is no longer tempering their existence with her loving harmony. And since human beings are not fully prepared to do that yet either, they're ready to move on. It might seem dramatic, but as you all have known, sometimes life is just too much when there's not enough love and appreciation and simple pleasure that others have around you, enjoying you for who you are, and that you feel enjoying them for who they are. To a degree, you might reasonably say this is a shakeout period, when those who want to be on the earth for its own sake will remain. This is why younger generations have that adventurous quality, not just because of the adventurer's desire to discover, but also because of the adventurer's willingness and capacity to adapt. Take a good look inside yourself. Do you like adapting, or do you find it easy? Do you feel adventurous? If you don't, it doesn't mean that you have to leave the planet. It does mean, however, that it might be a good thing for you to make an effort to do the following homework, because the results of this homework will be to create that tempering, meaning a harmonic balancing, that will support your life over the next 2 or 3 years. It's not that the next 2 or 3 years are going to be so horrible. It's rather that as life improves over the next 2 or 3 years, you will need more friends and acquaintances, especially those who enjoy your personality and whose personalities you enjoy, even though you may not always feel that way about each other all the time. You'll notice that it will be more so than many people to whom you've been exposed or been around. I'm going to suggest the following homework. It's in more than one part. The first part is to say the following benevolent magic. Say it slowly, And if you feel a benevolent energy or warmth or something like that, then just say it even slower so that that energy and loving warmth can support the manifestation of what you're saying. I recommend you say, I request that my true friends and similar people who enjoy me for who I am and whom I enjoy for who they are be in my life now and be readily available to me, that we may have friendship, companionship, and support for one another in the most benevolent way, resulting in the most benevolent outcome. So there's a second part. After you say that, you may experience some immediate shifts, or it may be more gradual. What I do recommend is that you follow up with some homework. Look around your community and try to notice. You can be discreet about it, but try to notice who are the people that you seem to enjoy even from a distance. Try to find peers, but peers are not always your age. Some of them might be younger, some of them might be older, and consider the possibilities of making new friends or acquaintances. Sometimes this simply means talking, saying something. Sometimes it means going places and doing things that you enjoy, and that the opportunity to meet people in those places doing the same things you enjoy gives you an opportunity to make friends. In short, I'm going to recommend that you make the effort, though for some of you it might be difficult, and for others easy, to make 3 new friends over the next 3 months. In this day and age, that might seem to be easy in some places, and in other places it might seem to be very challenging indeed. But I'm going to recommend that you try. Don't go out of your way to be grating on people. On the same note, do make an effort to show your actual feelings about things, but make sure that you're showing them about things that you know well, even though you may or may not understand them fully. You've had many conversations with people like this over the years, discussing things that are common ground, meaning this is what you think and that's what they think also. Make an effort. Sometimes you might find that these are people that you've known for a while and didn't realize could be friends. Other times they will be people that you don't know very well at all. Perhaps you meet them at a gathering of some event or circumstance that you like. Other times it might be someone you meet on a bus or a train, yes, or even a plane. Make the effort. There's a reason. In order to provide the balancing harmony for you all right now, the more you can feel an attraction to beings of your own kind, in the case of human beings, of course, an attraction to other human beings, the more you're going to appreciate life, enjoy being here, and feel welcome, and as a result, exude to a degree that feeling of welcome. The more harmony will be available for yourself and others. And this kind of harmony will support and sustain not only yourselves as human beings, but also, as it spreads out, will help the animals to relax and feel better. And all of this with the mobility of human beings and the mobility of animals will help the plants to feel better too. That's what I recommend for today. Good life to you all, and good night.